Welcome back again to MathsDoc. Today, this morning, we are going to look at this lesson under sequence and series, and it is a WASI likely type of question. This time around, you see WASI questions under sequence, which are usually in a form of word and more mind-blowing examples. So just subscribe and then click on the notification. You'll be having updated questions, and that will lead you to your success in this upcoming examination and other previous examination. Let's look at this question. It says that the three consecutive terms of a linear sequence are 1 over m, 1, 6 over m plus 2, where m is not equal to 0 and m is not equal to negative 2. Find m and the terms. So from here, I just want you to remember that if the sequence of this form is given with unknown variables, you just have to apply the golden rule. That is, the difference should be equal. So we are going to look at the difference. Let's take the first term, the second term, and the third term. The rule says that if the first term is subtracted from the second term, is the same as the second term subtracting it from the third term. So we're going to have u2 minus u1 is equal to u3 minus u2. Now from here, we can substitute these terms in it. Let's assume this is the first term, this is the second term, and this is the third term. So the first term is that, the second term is u2, so 1 minus the second term, the first term is going to be 1 over m, is equal to the third term, 6 over m plus 2 minus 1. So I believe that from here, you can take some time and solve this question. If you apply the idea of simplification, take a minute. Now with this minute, you realize that you end up getting the value m minus 1 over m is equal to, and when you take a minute to simplify this, you are going to get 6 minus m minus 2 all over the same m plus 2, because this is your LCM, and here too this will be your LCM. So let's move on to the other side. Now we are having our values here, so let's have m minus 1 over m is equal to 6 minus m minus 2 over m plus 2. Here you have to just cross multiply. So when you want to cross multiply, we can easily simplify this question without any difficulty. But here, let's simplify this value. M minus 1 over m is equal to 4 minus m over m plus 2. You get it? So from here, you realize that you can now do a simple simplification. Let's multiply this to this. So we have m, 4 minus m, and then the other side, m plus 2, m minus 1. So from here, you can now do your expansion. 4m minus m squared is equal to, when you do this, I think you can have some few time to do this minor expansion. Proper expansion, we're going to get m times n is m squared, m times minus 1 is minus m, 2 times m will give you plus 2m, and then 2 times minus 1 will be minus 2. So you are getting this value there. Please, I think you can do this. Try as much as possible to simplify questions with ease. Now from here, we're having 4m minus m squared. Then let's bring this one to the other side. M squared minus is equal to, let's maintain this, that is going to be m minus 2. Moving it to the other side, we are going to have the value minus 2m squared plus 4m minus m plus 2 is equal to 0. So with this, we are going to have this expression. We're going to have this expression. So you can now simplify. Multiply through, you have minus 2m squared plus 3m plus 2 is equal to 0. Let's make them negative, the square value to be positive by multiplying it through by what? Negative. So we're going to have 2m squared minus 3m minus 2 is equal to 0. Now proper here, when you do this and you want to have an expression, you can solve this quadratically. Then you are going to arrive at m is equal to minus 1 over 2 or 2. From here, that's what you're going to get. And that will bring you to the final value that you are supposed to get. Now, I believe that the question says that m shouldn't be negative 2 and then m should also not be, it says m is not equal to negative 2. So when you place these terms into the expression, you shouldn't get a negative 2 value. So let's look at it. So when m is going to be negative 1 over 2, you're going to have 1 over negative 1 over 2. That is the first term. And when you simplify, you get negative 2. So it means that the value m is equal to negative 1 over 2 is not accepted. But let's take the second one. When it is 2, you are going to have 1 over 2. Then you are going to have 1. Then you're going to have 6 over 2 plus 2. And that'll give you 6 over 4. Okay, so that is it. And that is the terms. We have 1 over 2, 1, 6 over 4. So it means that our terms, let's do our terms are now 1 over 2, comma 1, and then 6 over 4. So this is it. This is your term. You can break it down. Keep on subscribing for more lessons.